Hey, this is Bruce Naylor, aka Frugal Tech, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the WorldPen Scan X portable translator scanner. And this is kind of a cool product, and recently a company called PenPower reached out to me to do this review. So let's talk a little bit about this device. Essentially, I see this as a great device for people in academics, students, people who travel a lot, business people, people who need to, assistance translating on the go. And it works with both Android and iOS, and there's also an app for Windows and the Mac. So when I got the box on this thing, it was beautifully packaged and just really nice attention to detail. And in the box, you find the scanner, a micro USB cable, a software CD, a quick start guide, the warranty card, and the product brochure. So this is the scanner itself, and it connects to your iPhone or Android device via Bluetooth version 4, and also connect to your Mac or PC as well that way, and also can connect with a USB cable to your Mac or your PC. It's about 5 inches long, it's fairly light, and it's made out of a pretty high quality plastic material. I'm going to take the cover off, and you can see down here, this is the tracking wheel. And your scanner right here, this is there is this light right here, that's a status light, and then this is a programmable function button and your on and off switch. So essentially, all you have to do is just tap this button for about 3 seconds, and the power is going to come on. Now I've already got it paired with my iPad, so I'm going to be doing a demo of this thing. The app itself for the iOS and Android is basically the same app for either one. And that app basically breaks down to 3 different functions: dictionary, translation, and data. And the star of the show is really the translation app, but the data is pretty cool. Basically, it allows you to scan documents into your phone or your tablet on the go. Of course, you could have it connected to your PC or your Mac. So let's do a quick demo for you of the translation on the WorldPen Scan X. And so I'm going to go ahead and get into my iPad, and we'll get into there. And I'm going to go ahead, and I've already installed the WorldPen X scanner. Now it's on. Over here is where it's going to be connecting to Bluetooth, and you can see that we have a solid connection. So now I'm going to be doing a demo of the scanner itself. So it's all set to go. I've got a blue flashing light. If I go back here to the app, I can see them connected Bluetooth. I've tapped translation. You're going to select the source language and the target language. So we're going to be in this demo translating between Spanish and English. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get the pen down, and I'm doing this in a fairly awkward position so I can capture this for you on the camera. But there's a little arrow on here, and remember, I'm left-handed, so I have reversed this in the software. If you're right-handed, you would be holding it here and pulling it, but I'm actually left-handed, so it's easier for me to push it along, and I'm going to set it right just to the beginning of the text, and I'm going to push it along, and you see like a little green light in there, and that means that it's scanning. When I'm done with the first line, I'm going to lift off, and I brought that in. Now I'm going to go to the second line, bring the pen across, lift off, and there goes the second line. Now I'm going to bring in the third line, and we're bringing that across. And we're going to bring in the fourth line. Bring that across. And now finally the last line. Thusly, let off. All right. So now we've done the scan. Let's see how it did. This is the original text that I used. I actually did this, I think, through Google Translate. Hello, this is a test of the WorldPen Scan X scanner, and it looks pretty impressive. It also seems very well constructed. I'm also using this paragraph for a YouTube review of this scanner. I think it should work pretty well. You could also scan plain old English in the scanner for scanning on the fly when you're out and about. Let's see how the translation worked.
Hello, This is a test of WorldPen Scan X scanner. Looks quite impressive. It also seems very well prepared. I am using this paragraph of comments on YouTube scanner. I think it should work quite well. You can also scan plain old English on the scanner on the fly when not needed.
Well, it's not perfect, but again, part of this could very well be the kind of the position my hand was in when I was doing the scan. But I've actually been playing with this for a few days, and it works pretty doggone well. The other applications on it is for a dictionary, and then there's also for data. So if you know there's a passage or in a book or something like that, you want to scan it to your phone, you could do it through the data thing. I've seen people use it for math. It doesn't understand math equations, it still works out pretty well. There's also a function for business on there where it can read barcodes, but to the best of my knowledge, that's only going to work on your app installed on the PC or on the Mac. Battery life is about 4 to 5 hours. It does charge via micro USB cable there. So I've been, charging it into my USB hub, but if you have one of the portable battery chargers, you can just plug it right into that and it's going to work just fine. The app on iOS, I'm using, of course, an iPad right here to do the demo, but it should work exactly the same on an Android device, so that's cool. It's actually a pretty interesting product. I could see where this is going to be real handy for someone who travels a lot, right? They're on the go, and if you go to a Chinese restaurant, let's say you can't read the menu, you could pull out your pen scanner, scan it, read on your phone what exactly it is that you're ordering. I can see a lot of different uses for this thing. Let's talk about some of the languages that comes with this out of the box. It supports English, Japanese, Korean, French, German, Italian, Spanish, traditional Chinese, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Arabic, Vietnamese, and other languages on mobile devices. There are in-app purchases with this to purchase additional dictionaries to enhance the capabilities of this pen. I will have a link to the scanner in the description down below. I think it's a pretty cool little device, especially for the road warrior out there. As I said, business people, academics, students that are hanging out in the library. They need to get some text real quick, and also to use it to translate on the fly. Dictionary app, where you can translate from one language to another and then copy and paste that maybe in the message app or for texting. There's a lot of different use cases for this device. I think it's one of those items, the more you use it, the more creative ways you find good use for this product. All in all, it seems to be well made. It works pretty well. It was very simple to set up. You just basically make sure you charge this up a little bit, install the software for your iPad. You go to the App Store and get it. They do ship a CD with it. My computer, my new MacBook Pro, doesn't have a CD drive in it, but just go to penpower.com. You can download the latest software for this device. Connects via Bluetooth, USB to your computer. Very light, very portable. Should be no problem to carry around at all. All in all, I think it's a very interesting device, and I think a lot of people could find good use for this thing. I'm Bruce Naylor, Frugal Tech. Take care, everybody.